Hey guys, this is Max. I'm from Thailand. Today is 25th of February. Last night I found something about this coronavirus by reading, by putting all this news these days together. I found it something interesting, which is most of the people might forgot about the fact, which is the coronavirus is a new way of AIDS, HIV, by spreading in the format of the flu. You see, I've been reading some news about number one, Thai. In Thailand, the people who get affected of this coronavirus get a very high chance to get cured. And number two, the news about the coronavirus might exist long time with human beings, which is you're not gonna easily kill this coronavirus like a SARS. Number three, this coronavirus not only come in through the mouth or nose heal system, but also going through the eyeballs. Number four, Iran, Italy, Korea, Japan, they all get affected, and the people who get affected are increasing dramatically. So this is the another format of HIV. Why? Because it's come in through the the system, and it looks like the lung problem, but actually it's not. It's your body's what they call antibacterial system have a problem. So people cannot cure this kind of the flu by itself. They have they just lost the whole function of these things. It's similar like AIDS. So that's that's exactly explain how why the people been isolated for 14 days, and after going back home, uh, coming out from hospital, they get again because the virus is at their home or their living environment, which they forgot to clean their living environment. So, and another thing is, since this coronavirus is people not going to cure it, and are going to exist in the world for long term, that means once you get it, you cure it. But not once you get it, even you are not showing that you are sick, that means you're not affected. That means you just don't get the flu or something get affected, and the showing is a problem. And why in Thailand have such a high rate of the cure? Because as I know, the Thai medical, at least the AIDS, the knowledge of the AIDS, the medicine of the AIDS, and the people who get AIDS, the rate are higher than most of the countries. That's why, but I am not sure why Thailand decide to using this the AIDS and the flu, these two medicine, for making people cured. But I assume because they have a very good of knowledge about the AIDS, so the medical they decide to try, and it works. So I can see Thailand is one of the first country to discover this coronavirus. What is the real of the coronavirus? So let's try to imagine in the future. If all the things we are talking about is true, it's very horrible. The AIDS become a new virus that you can get without by sex sex intercourse, but by just go out and like a flu you can get, very easy to get, and all the time you will get. So the AIDS medicine will be the things for save people's life for majorities. And when you go out, you're not you're gonna change the way we go out. The mask is not only, it's not to make sure you will not get this virus. Not only mask anymore. It's very hard to for me to imagine that in my living age have such a big problem. It's a new kind, new form of AIDS in the human history. Now China putting such a big effort for against this virus, but in the end, but meanwhile, so many countries just try to get away from it. I see many news that people want to get away from Chinese, or you know they evacuate their people, and they have spreading some fake news. But in the future, the high probability is China, because of this system, will be one of the country are most safe for this virus, and then rest of the world will get affected because the system, they cannot control the people, they failed, and then China might become one of the most safe countries in the world. And these things are going to also affect of the people's behavior, the economics. The online business will be more mature. And maybe the phone will be even change the format as people get used to wearing the mask. Maybe the phone will come with the format of the AR glasses on their masks. And for less people touching to each other, maybe the online business, the robot will be replace the human being. Well, this is all just my speculations for from yesterday. I just come up with all these theories, and I just share with my wife and my families. Uh, I'm not sure this thing's gonna be real, but regarding and based on all the truths, I think it's a high probability. We don't know how it's going on in the future, but we will see. Today is 25th February, and this video is only for memory of one of the things I discovered. I'm not taking any responsibility for any consequences for people who watching this one, but I still going to publish this one. Sorry, my English is kind of poor, but it doesn't matter. Max.